Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on framing up this window. So I'll show you guys how to box this window in and add the nice molding around it as well as a nice thick windowsill. First, you need to find the depth of the wood that you're going to be boxing this in with, and that's going to be from the window, the plastic of the window, to the outside of the sheetrock, and mine's just about 3 inches, so I'm going to rip my 1x4 pine boards that I've got for boxing this in. I'll rip that down to 3 inches. Then I'll trim them down to size, one for the top and then one for each side. However, the bottom's going to be covered up with the windowsill, so I'm not going to be cutting a 3-inch piece for that. I'll actually be cutting separately the windowsill to slide into place. Now for the materials, I'll be using a solid pine 1x, and they're already pre-primed, so that makes it a lot easier to paint later on. But they're a solid wood. They have a bunch of different options of particle board and sawdust board, but that really doesn't hold up well, and it's not that strong. It's basically like putting up cardboard, so I really like to spend a little bit more and get the solid wood, especially for windows and windowsills. They get a lot of use and traffic, so it needs to be a solid wood surface. Now I'm cutting the windowsill, just notching each side so that this will slide into the window frame and create an overhang on the front of 3 inches and about 3 inches on either side as well. This makes the windowsill a lot more substantial. Instead of just being 3 inches, you have a lot more room on the windowsill and it looks really nice. I also have hit my elbow or side on windowsills like this, and the corners can be pretty sharp. So I'm actually going to take a round edge and just curve the corners on either side of the windowsill. That will make it a lot more comfortable if you end up bumping into this. First, I'll be attaching the windowsill to the base and just using a few brad nails through the windowsill into the 2x4 frame, and that will be plenty to hold this in place. Next, I'll be attaching the top board, and then lastly, I'll be putting up the 2 side boards. And there's a reason for doing it in this order. The side boards will hold the top up as well as holding the windowsill down. So you can't possibly pry the windowsill up with these side boards holding them in place. Now the window is boxed in. Already this seals up the opening a whole lot better than just having the bare window, but we still need to put molding up around the frame. For this, I'll also be using the solid pine boards that are pre-primed. I'll add the 2 on either side, and then I'll add 1 on the top as a cap. Now to dress this up a little bit more and to give the windowsill a little more strength, I'm going to add 1 board down along the bottom, and I've cut a 45-degree angle on this, and this really looks nice once you get it all in place. The last piece will just be adding on the board across the top, and then I need to get some caulking and fill in all the cracks and nail holes before painting. Now for this step, you don't want to go too crazy with the caulking, just enough to fill in the cracks. You don't want to overflow this, or else it's not going to look neat and nice once it's all done. So I'm going to go through and smooth it out with my finger and use any excess to cover up the nail holes that are going to be noticeable once we paint. Now, filling in these cracks isn't just for aesthetics and to make it look nicer, it is also for efficiency. This will cut down on drafts that will come into the house if you have all the cracks caulked and completely sealed. Now, this does take quite a bit of time to caulk all the cracks and make sure everything's sealed, but it definitely is worth it, and it makes everything look so much better once you paint. Now I'm just about finished with the window. I'm just going to quickly finish up the caulking, but in the meantime, don't forget to hit that like button down below if you found this video helpful. Also, you can hit that subscribe button if you have not already subscribed to my channel. That helps me out a ton. Now, a quick update for my subscribers and viewers. I have coming soon a bunch of merchandise that has my logo on it, t-shirt, sweatshirts, all sorts of different things that you can order from Amazon Prime. I'm going to have that ready in the next week or two, so stay tuned for that. I'll give you guys an update when it's ready, and you can go check that out and buy some if you're interested. Now I'm just about finished. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions, leave that down there as well, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But here you can see the finished framing, and it looks great. It's not painted yet, but that will be a pretty easy fix. Later on, we're going to come back with some paint and touch this up. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.